Back at home, feeling misunderstood. In between these ears ain't nothing good.
Fanatics.com, link in our bio at FEOTB Pod. Use it to buy whatever sports gear you want. I'm sure they have Olympics gear on there now, possibly, but if not, baseball gear, and then the NFL season's coming back up. So use that link in our bio. It helps out all of the Unhinged Sports Network, every podcast associated when you make your purchase through that link. But Niko, it's your factor cap, so I'll let you take the reins on this. What'd you bring for this?
This is another one of my favorites. Obviously, the NBA draft is Thursday, which a lot of people know.
That's news to me.
Yeah, a lot of people know this conspiracy because there's a couple rumors always about it. So let's flash back to 1985. The New York Knicks, one of the losingest organizations in the NBA. And they had a chance at the number one pick. They had, I believe, it was somewhere around 25% chance with like a couple of the teams. And so, anyone that watches the NBA draft lottery, you know that there's a ping pong ball. That's how they do the top. That's how they used to do all the picks. But now they just do the top three like that. And well, let's just say that the Knicks ball made its way to the top very quickly. And there was rumors swirling that this 7-footer from Georgetown University by the name of Patrick Ewing, arguably the best center to ever come out of college, right up there with Kareem out of UCLA, and he is the next big thing. And the New York basketball in general, ever since Dr. J retired, and Joyce Irving and the Brooklyn Nets weren't a thing, they wanted the Knicks to be a big thing. And there was rumors that the Knicks were going to get it just because that they needed the basketball. Well, when the draft lottery happened, I forgot the commissioner's name, but he snuck in there, and it looks like he kind of saw a Knicks-colored ping pong ball. And the rumors were flying that the Knicks were gifted the number one overall pick because it was the Mecca, and they wanted Knicks basketball to be back. This also, I will tie into this a little bit too. Also, 2003, same thing happens generally because Cleveland, god-awful basketball. And you have a kid by the name of LeBron James who is from Cleveland, has a chance to go number one overall, and you have a chance to build the next great organization and player in his home city. So we won't talk about that fact yet, but let's talk about this Patrick Ewing one because it's an interesting one because everyone talks as New York basketball is the Mecca, and that basically starts and ends with Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, he was in Space Jam. He made sure that the Knicks were relevant for a while. I obviously don't remember them being down before they got Patrick Ewing. It was that whole the 80s era, especially sports-wise, is so weird because it's not like it is today. I tweeted about it last week. It's kind of hard to remember a time before players had a direct line and like fans could directly see into players' lives. And in the 80s, sports were, I think, a lot more secretive. There's a lot more behind the scenes that nobody got to see, and that's why it makes me interested to think about, maybe commissioners do think about these kinds of things. Maybe we probably could have saw it this year in the NFL. Fortunately or unfortunately, however you want to look at it, the Jaguars did get the first overall pick, but I guarantee you Roger Goodell is like, come on, Newark, just lose another game. Just lose 2 more games and you can't give up that first overall pick. Trevor Lawrence is going to be in New York. I'm going to be able to just print money. It would make sense. Like, you see a kid from Georgetown. Georgetown's in New York, right?
No, it's in Philadelphia.
Okay, but that region, you're going to play in the world's most famous arena. You're going to get to resurrect one of the original franchises of the NBA, one of the most important franchises in all of sports history. Why leave that to chance? I don't understand why you leave any of the draft to chance.
What was so ironic about it was
he never won a championship?
No, I mean that. And the Knicks, the draft lottery, before you know who's going to be selected, who the draftees are going to be, when the Knicks won the lottery, just the Knicks guy happened to have a 33 Ewing jersey already. In Knicks color. Just happened, just happened to have that somewhere, I guess.
He just decided to bet on black.
Decided to bet on luck, I guess.
You just put the money down. Yeah, this is what it's going to come up as. This will be okay.
I am going to go fact on this one, 100%.
Yeah.
There is zero doubt about this one, but I am 100% going fact to this one because, like I said, the NBA does some things that that make your head scratch. But they do it for a reason, and they have reasons.
This doesn't
behind
even
it.
seem like they tried to hide it.
Oh, they did not try to hide it at all, and the Knicks guy having the jersey just made it more ironic, and it was just 100%. Once Georgetown was once Patrick Ewing was destined to be the next guy out of the draft, there was one team in mind, and that was the Knicks, and there was no one going to stop them. So I'm 100% going fact in this one.
Yeah, this is a fact. And we already talked about the NBA doing some shady stuff and having some shady stuff done within it. It doesn't surprise me that this was able to, quote unquote, slip through the cracks and, quote unquote, oh my God, how did this happen?
Oh my gosh, how
I
did
guess
this
the
guy
Knicks
have
have
a
to
jersey?
become relevant again. And Patrick Ewing, you're going to look good in your orange and blue. You're a New York Knick for life. Spike Lee's going to be the most famous man who comes to our games for the next 35 years. It's going to happen. Trust me, that's what's going to happen. But yeah, this is a total fact. So that.